Right down there. Okay, we got 5 minutes, Dirk. Time for our off script, and I have one for you this time.
Okay.
And where is it? We write these things down because I don't want Dirk to know what I'm going to be talking to him about. So we write this on the little paper script, so so I can just kind of read it off to him. This is where I just throw Dirk something. He has no idea what I'm going to be covering. But okay, Dirk. Monday is Labor Day. I'm sorry, Monday is Memorial Day. I always get those two confused. Labor Day, Memorial.
I'm not wearing white.
That's right. So Memorial Day Monday, it's a traditional start of the summer, and for many of us, it's more than just beaches and barbecues. There's a lot of things going on in the industry in the summer too. Trade shows, for instance, are a good example. Now I'm going to be at Hexagon Live next month. We're both going to be at CMSC in July. Some of you recently just got back, maybe from Control in Germany, in Stuttgart, last month. So this is the time when this stuff is happening. Trade shows are, of course, a big investment of time and energy for those involved and for those that exhibit and those of you that attend. So, Dirk, you've been to a lot of these events in your, 70 or 80 years in the industry. Sorry. So the question is, my question to you off script is, what do you see as ways in which attendees can get really the most mileage out of these shows? What would you recommend that people do if they want to go to a show like IMTS next year or CMSC in July? What would you recommend would be good things to do going in so that you can compare and you can understand what you're seeing and ask good questions? I mean, you have a technical mind, so what would you recommend?
I think number one, particularly if you're not a reporter, you're just working in industry.
Exactly.
Is what are the technologies or the solutions that are of most interest to you. First of all, you got to identify what am I looking for? Is there a current need that I have right now? I need to take this type of measurement, or I wish there was something that would do this, or is there a service that can provide me that? Then go through. Every trade show has got an exhibitor list. Go through that exhibitor list. There's also usually a write-up, and find the ones that are a closest match for what you think you're looking for. Hit those right off the bat, because those are going to answer your questions, right? I mean, if you're going to go to the trade show, you want to get something out of it. You don't want to just blindly walk the show. So initially, know what it is you're looking for and who are the most likely vendors. Go to them first. Get your questions out of the way, and then if you have time left over, then just kind of wander and just kind of absorb, because you'll start seeing vendors that are offering things that you didn't even know existed. I mean, a technology that you didn't know existed, or a service you didn't know existed. So first priority, hit those vendors first that are most likely to provide you a solution, and then walk the entire show, including parts of the show that maybe you're a quality control guy. Let's say you're going to IMTS. IMTS has all sorts of technology, and maybe you're a quality control guy. Get out of the quality pavilion and go walk one of the other pavilions just to see what's there, because there may be something that strikes you that you just never thought of that somehow does tie into what you're doing. You mentioned something that I think is really important, asking questions. And I found this at trade shows where I'll walk along the booths and I'll see attendees that are there that are looking at things. And somebody will say to them, hey, can I answer any questions? They'll say no. No.
And I always think, no, I think there's a fear there that you're going to get sold to, and maybe you will to a certain extent.
It is a trade show.
But I mean, the people that are at these trade shows are generally subject matter experts on that particular field. And especially at CMSC, I can tell you this for sure. You're going to get a lot of really good information, and a lot of it's going to be agnostic. It's not going to be about their industry necessarily or their product. You're just going to get your answers, your questions answered. So I think I would encourage people to do what you said. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't feel like you're going to walk up to a booth and get sold and you're not going to be able to get away because some sales guy is going to buttonhole you. I mean, it might happen, but you're going to get your answers, your questions answered.
And the other thing is don't be afraid to ask them to compare their product to a competitor.
Sure.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing that. So, you walk up and you're talking to company X, and just say, I just left company Y's booth. It looks like they make the same thing. Why is yours better? They got to be prepared to answer that question. They got it. What's their selling point? What is it they have to offer on their product that their competitors don't? And is that something that's important to you?
And redirect. Say, hey, well, these are the features. What are your features that compare with that? Really try to go apples to apples if you can. Because there are salespeople there too, and they're going to obviously try to put the best spin on their particular product. But dig a little bit. I mean, you have an opportunity there to deal with people that are generally pretty high level engineers.
And don't be afraid to afraid to be stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times I'll just walk up to a booth. I'm not familiar with the product, and I'll just simply ask them, "What's it do?"
What is this? What does it do?
What's it do?
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like such a dumb question, but I mean that gives them carte blanche. They don't start talking to you as if you have some preconceived notion of the technology.
Right.
They tend to dumb down. The salesperson will tend to dumb down the explanation because you've basically just said, I have no idea what this product is. So that forces them to start from the beginning, which sometimes gives you a much more understandable explanation than if you come in acting all like, oh, I know everything that this product's about, and then they're going to start talking technicalese at you, which maybe you will understand and maybe you won't.
Yeah.
If you come in completely stupid and act stupid, which is sometimes really hard to do, you're going to get the most basic explanation, which sometimes is the most valuable one.
Beginner's mind.
Beginner's mind,
yeah,
exactly.
Keep going
Beginner's
back
mind,
to,
yeah. Exactly.
Well, good job, Dirk.
Yeah.
And hey, like I say, it is trade show season coming up here. It's
coming up.
Getting hot here in Northern California, so that means it's summertime.
Time to
and
leave.
yeah, so a lot of you will be on the road.
Park City, Utah.
Well, that's right, Park City, Utah. I'm going to be in Vegas at Hexagon Live next month too. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you on the road out there in the coming weeks and months. And yeah, think about that. I think it's good advice, Rick. Think about how you want to approach those trade shows.
All those trade shows have got a website, and they almost always, 99.9% of the time, show their vendors. Look them up.